Dear students, we have derived stages of production in the context of short-run production function. The same stages of production can be derived using the isoquant map. That is, we can illustrate stages of production by fixing one input constant in the isoquant map. Remember that while deriving the stages of production, it was assumed that only labor is the variable input. Capital is fixed. And in the figure, it is assumed that capital is fixed at OA. And as capital is fixed at OA, in the short run, a firm must operate somewhere on this line. A firm in the short run must operate somewhere on this line. Now let us see what is stage 1. We know that in the first stage, the variable input labor is small relative to capital. So MBK, remember MBK and MRTS are negative. MBK and MRTS are negative, and isoquants will be positively sloped. That is up to point B. Up to point B, isoquants are positively sloped. Here, labor is very small, so marginal product of capital is negative. MRTS is positive. MRTS is negative. Isoquants are positively sloped. At point B, as we know, the curvature of the isoquant changes from negative to positive. And we know that MRTS is undefined. MBK is equal to 0. MBK is equal to 0 and APL is equal to MB. When MBK is equal to 0, APL is equal to MBL, and this is the demarcation between first and second stage. We know that in the demarcation between first and second stage, MBK is 0 and MBL is equal to, APL is equal to MBL. APL is equal to MBL. MRTS is undefined. And this is the demarcation between first and second stage. Then, in the third stage, isoquants are strictly convex and negatively sloped. At point C, we know that MBL is equal to 0. At point C, MBL is equal to 0. Here, beyond this, isoquant is positively sloped. MBL is 0, and this is the demarcation between, C is the demarcation between second and third stage. MBL is equal to 0. MRTS is also equal to 0. Third stage. So first stage is up to point B. Second is between B and C. Third is beyond C. B is the demarcation between first and second. C is the demarcation between second and third. And this is how we use isoquant map to describe stages of production that we have considered in the short run production function to segregate economic region of production from non-economic region, something which we have extensively discussed in the previous classes.